Oh, and the void sings lullabies to the savages hanging on the wind. Hello, hello, welcome back. Today's the day for the Twerk Workout. I don't know if you've been anticipating this. I have been. I used to not think much of twerk until I started doing it and realized that it's actually really fucking good for pretty much everything. Strengthens your lower body, strengthens your back, expands your consciousness from your head down to include your bum. Let's start warming up, stretching up, shaking out a bit. Just shake it out for a minute. And then big head circles, one direction. Relaxing your neck, starting nice and easy. Changing directions, circling in the other direction. Next up is big shoulder rolls, circling forward, making your spine wave. Use your knees. And change directions. Big circles backwards, waving your spine. Starting to open that brain-ass connection. Stretching to one side, and then the other side. Stretching to the front. Pulling your sacrum back, wiggling. Sway your hips back and forth, come down to the ground with your hands, and push up your hips, and then push them down to the ground, as far as your range of motion allows today. Pushing your sits bones up and then down, stretching your legs as well as your back. Hip circles, big circles with your bum in one direction. Again, within your range of motion. The music that we're using in the workout as well as in the warm-up are tracks that I commissioned from Lotus Beats a couple years ago. They produced them on their phones. I did fuck around with the pitch and the BPM a bit though to match this video. Thanks a lot, Lotus Beats. I love what you're doing. Start swinging your hips side to side. And then we'll come to the floor into wide. Open your knees wide and sit between your feet. Arch your back, pull out your bum, and start doing this stretch down in a kind of a semi-push-up position. Do the same thing over one knee. Change to the other knee. Bring your hands behind you and open your chest. Stretch your back backwards. Open your throat, your neck. Sway sway from side to side a bit. Coming into a modified cat-cow. You can also do a regular cat-cow if this is not working for you. Pull your glutes out once again. Open your knees as wide as possible. Arch your back, and then we'll start squeezing our glutes. Squeeze them together and up. Hard squeeze and then complete release. Duck, duck. See, I'm kind of rolling my hips up and back. And then let's increase the speed. The glutes are muscles, which means that if you continue doing this, your glutes will grow. Coming to one side, one butt cheek. Increase the speed. And then the other side. It doesn't matter if it feels like not a lot is happening right now. It will with time if you stick with it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. This is the end of our warm-up, but you're welcome to pause the video and stay with this glute exercise for a while. It is the most fundamental thing for twerking. So welcome straight into our workout. Simple structure, 3 different groups with 3 relatively basic twerk exercises per group. We're starting with a basic twerk move, so coming down into your knees, placing your hands on your knees, and then finding a cat-cow type range of motion. Doing it slow first, doing it a bit elastic. When you come down, pushing your knees out, and when you come up, pushing your knees up. You can start throwing your bum up a bit more, so an emphasis on the tack, 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 tack. So it's basically like you are hitting a ball with your sacrum. And then I'm just doing some different variations of speed to get into feeling of this twerk move a bit more. You're welcome to find your own variations, also different rhythms if you want it. That's the most basic twerk move. Then let's start swaying our hips side to side. First, just very soft and loose. Side, side, side. And then let's start hitting the side. So emphasis on hitting that point, point, point. Hit the side, hit the side. Duck, 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 duck. Side, side, side. This kind of includes a bit of a hip break as we go down, up. You can use your knees to emphasize the hit, hit, hit. Also here, finding your own variations, sometimes soft, sometimes hard. This is up to you. Sometimes for me, I really need to go very slow to get into something, so sometimes I also need to go very fast. So please do follow your own feelings, and you are always welcome to follow what I'm doing as inspiration. Here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Changing rhythm. 1, 2, 3. Or in a circle. Okay, that was our second exercise, so shake it out a bit, and then we'll come to a whine, which is basically just circulating your hips, but the thing is you are kind of crunching at the side, so you're not just pushing your whole upper body to the side, it's literally your pelvis that is circulating. Do use your knees a bit to help in changing direction. Just, yeah, this is the first workout we're doing, so we're just kind of exploring these ranges of motion, loosening up and strengthening that part of our body, and then with time it will become more precise. Here again, I'm exploring different tempos, different textures. Next, we'll try to go down with our whine, as far down as possible. Whining low, whining back up. You can try it really slow. In all of this, it is interesting sometimes to tune into the connection between your pelvis and, let's say, the center of your brain. So to make like an elastic connection, which kind of means that your upper body needs to become very permeable. Meanwhile, we're doing another whining variation, one up, one down. Up, hands behind your head, down, hands on your knees. And then jiggle it out for a second and then change directions. This makes for a really good thigh workout. Okay, shake it out for a bit. That was our first group. We'll be right back with the second group of 3 basic twerk exercises. U-twerk, a jiggle twerk, and a hip break. The U-twerk, as it sounds, we're making a U shape with our hips. So sinking down in the middle and pushing up on the side, pushing into that corner, using your legs and crunching your hip up towards your chest. So it's kind of like a side ab crunch. Playing with tempos, once again, relaxing the connection into your head, elastic connection into your head, relaxing your face, throat, your neck. You can kind of imagine like your voice is going all the way down into your hips. So with a deep breath, you connect your head and your ass. Changing tempos, becoming more elastic. Allowing your face to express what you feel. Coming back to hip sway as we transfer into a jiggle twerk. To start out, just pushing one hip forward at a time. Just like rotating your hips. That's a jiggle twerk in slow. And then when you speed it up, you start jiggling around the flesh of your glutes. And don't worry, if you don't have any flesh, you will grow it by doing this. Relaxing. For this one, you really need to relax your thighs, your lower back. You can go down and up as you're doing it. You can also include your arms in rhythm, making like a different rhythm with your arms and your bum cheeks. Last exercise in this group is going to be hip breaks. Watch my knees, so straightening one leg and kind of falling into the other one, and by doing that, pushing up your hip. And the weight goes to the side where the hip is pushing up. You can do it folded over or in a half fold. And it's good to do it quite sharp. Duck, duck, duck. That's why it's called a hip break. Shake it out for a bit. We're doing all of these exercises quite shortly, so if you want to get into them more, always feel free to pause the video, go back, do it longer. Okay, for the last group, we're starting with eights. We're doing two different variations of eights. First, it's this one, where the hip is coming up to the side, down to the center, up on the other side. Up, down, center, up, down, center. Once again, this is a really nice one to, once you get it a bit, to pay attention to relaxing your upper body, your connections in and through your neck into your head. I'm giving you different angles to look at this. You can always slow this down, speed it up, make it smaller, make it bigger. And then another infinity sign, or 8, which is a horizontal one. So doing a figure 8 on a horizontal level. But with this one, really try to imagine that you're touching something or someone with your bum cheek. So the emphasis is to the back, to the back, to the back. Smaller, bigger, faster, slower. Connection through the upper body, relaxing the upper body, relaxing the neck, relaxing into your head. Elastic connections. Using your knees and your legs to help you. Okay, let's shake it out again. And then for our last one, we're coming to a twerk on all fours. I'm gonna move my decoration away so I don't fall over. Coming onto hands and balls of feet and throwing that thing up, 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 up. If you want to add in a bit of a push-up move, go for it. My dears, that was our twerk workout part 1. Do feel free to repeat that as often as you like to strengthen your capacities in your bum. For the last part, we're going to be improvising with the elements that we played around with. Create whatever you want to, follow your threads. You're always welcome to watch me for inspiration. I hope you enjoy. And I hope that the oxygen works in your brain today. I hope that the oxygen circulates through your bloodstream, gets pumped by your heart to all corners of your being, and comes out through your dreams and collaborates with your dreams. It makes you be magic. And I hope that the oxygen works in your brain tonight, and it works on your skin, and it works on your ears, and it works on your taste buds, and it works on your eyes, and collaborates with your concepts and goes deep into your dreams, and comes out through your dreams when you sleep tonight, and makes you love magic. Magic tonight, yeah. I hope that you fall in love with magic tonight, yeah. I hope that you fall in love with magic tonight, together with me. Yeah, I hope that you fall in love with magic tonight, yeah. I hope that you fall in love with magic tonight, yeah. I hope that you fall in love with magic tonight. Thank you.